Hi, here is one more lecture about functions, and this one is in a more practical view, because what we're going to do is we're going to save that. We're going to look at the program that we built in the previous lecture. Sorry, in the previous section. So this simple program. Note that these are not the real life applications that this course covers. So these are just small snippets of code. Don't confuse this with the real life applications. We'll cover 10 real world applications later in the course. So in this program, what this did was it asks you for the age. Let me guess. That's not exactly my age, but anyway, 90. So this will print out your age plus 40. So 90 in this case. And what I want to do in this lecture is I want to organize this code better by putting this inside a function. So this will help you understand functions, how they are used in a more real life situation. So the function basically had three components, and that was the input, the body of the function, so the operations that the function performs, and then the output. So in this case, we are going to somehow get the input from this user prompt, and then this will be the body of our function, and then we will output this one in here, the new age variable. So let's go ahead and define a function here. Define age foo. Let's keep it like that. And we're going to get some age input there. And there goes this line. So the new age will be equal to the input that the function will pass in here. So we convert that input to a float, and then we add 50 to that, and then we return new age. So once you have defined a blueprint, so to say, once you have defined your function, then you want to prompt the user for a value so that you have a value ready there to pass it to the function call later here, which will be like print age foo age goes there. Now don't confuse this age variable with this one here. They just happen to be the same, but these are not the same because this is a local variable. Well, this one in here is a local global variable. Sorry, a global variable, local variable. So what happened is when Python executes this script, it goes line by line. So it reads the first line, second, third, and it knows it's sort of records in the memory this kind of blueprint. But anyway, this is just a blueprint, so it will not output anything. And then it goes to the next line. This is empty. Okay, go to the next line. Age equals to input. We have an input function which creates a user prompt, so it prompts the user this message, and then the user submits a value, and that value is stored in the age variable. So this is a global variable. It doesn't have to do with this one here. And then what happens is we call the function agefoo, and inside that function we pass the value stored in this age global variable. So let's say the user passed 40. 40 will be passed in here. So 40 here, which means this 40 will be passed to this age argument, so to this variable. So the local variable now will get a value of 40, and that value will be put in here. So float 40 plus 50 equals to 90, and that will return 90. And so that 90 will replace this thing in here, and Python will print 90.0 in the command prompt in the terminal here. Let me try that. Enter age 40, 90.0. And yes, basically that's how you integrate user input with functions. That's about this lecture. I'll talk to you later.